Last time we had a nice little energy meeting. People buffed themselves beforehand, did all kinds of preparation, or not in some cases. And well, it started with like a little meet and greet where Domino talked to people about Pluto's status, as there was like a little faction going around and just advertising the idea that Pluto shouldn't be classified as a planet in preparation to getting that out to the sleeper world. And then and while Westerman was talking, he managed to get into contact with like some higher ups, and there's going to be a mission to look for dwarf planets in the outer solar system, which I did change a little bit in the aftermath, and there's gonna be now a commission about about exploring the dwarf planet that will later be known as Ceres. Well, then Neck talked a little bit to the pilot. Then Bacon talked to his dad. Bacon talked also to the two other factions present, the Exploration and Protection Coordination Commission, the short EPCC, to encourage them to continue their work of keeping the exploration spirit alive, which went swimmingly. Then Allied talked a little bit to the Earth Preservation Board, as he wanted to see what their reputation was, and got contact with the higher ups there. Well, Ems talked a little bit to his contact, Quella, who was also part of his order, and she offered some help for Ems to establish his workshop, essentially reducing the success requirement. I would ask Ems to remind me of that when the time comes to.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna write down my notes. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then Ems did some carousing, double botched, and he got some guy telling him about a giant Nefandi space castle flying towards the true horizon, roughly where Ceres is. They would try to enter.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally not a crazy guy. And
Space Castle's real.
Exactly.
I heard it from another Void Engine alert.
Yeah, and then I got his promotions. Bacon, Neck, and Domino got rank 2. Allied names got to rank 3, but their their third rank is still temporary, as well. Ems essentially got just a confirmation, as was already technically at rank 3. But they put in like a nice little ceremony, because that's what it's all about. There's like a bunch of official medals and stuff like that as well, and the certifiers are encouraged to make some of themselves, but well, alas, I abstracted a little bit.
Oh yeah, just add to that, I also believe Allied got a fame point for doing a speech during his inauguration.
Yep, I was just getting to that. He did a very, very rude thing, and spoke up and asked for a minute of silence. Was unusual, but he did pass a higher difficulty, and well, got some successes, so he got the fame that Ems just mentioned. What else? Right, I also talked to a lot of ranks during the speech of the major factions, when they were doing like the last pitches for the upcoming vote to become to determine like who's gonna be next leader of the union. Something about preparing for the coming storm. Got a bunch of successes there as well. He's like trying to lay groundwork for whatever mad plan he is hatching. I can guess what it is, but it's probably not gonna be a good idea. But whatever, it's his choice. Well, Domino connects with the common man a little, and got a lot of successes there as well. Then Ems also used the opportunity to talking about like robots boosting the rank, as that kind of fits into his whole society thing. And had the prep work and ability stuff lowered the difficulty as well. So he did get a lot of successes. I think the most out of all of them. And well, Nick tries to pick up a chick, and actually managed to get someone. I had to roll like a luck die after a session, and the person that came out of it is a bit of a tomboy, I guess. The fuck is she again?
I mean, that's a good die roll.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Pretty lucky there.
Yeah, she probably can't crush your head with just her thighs.
Certainly true. How much strength does she have? Oh, she only has 3 strength, but she has 5 dexterity and 6 stamina.
Yeah, she can go
Yes!
for a long time. That's nice.
Yep. She'll probably be disappointing you because you can't keep up the pace.
Yeah, she's
Don't
gonna.
worry. You have
I
two
got magic.
life mages.
No, I got magic. I can survive.
God bless. But yeah. Next up, Domino Distracted People. We're doing Noah's speech. So after the victory after the victory of the vote was determined, which surprise surprise ended up being the military faction, which totally wasn't set in stone. Ha ha ha. And well, people were a bit unhappy, like especially among the higher ups, and well, they had to like have some just random dude give out the medals, and stuff for the promotion, rather than some proper higher up. So well, and Domino helped to like smooth that over, and no one noticed that. And well, we did get your note, and that's where the session ended, basically. Alright, next up, as part of the official program, we have, hold up, right. Essentially, there's gonna be some miscellaneous stuff, so like a few minutes where we can, like, stretch relax or whatever, or do whatever. And then the captains, commanders, and so on and so forth. Essentially, those a bit higher up the ladder, like construct manager and above, and some supervisors as well, will be called into a big meeting where they're gonna get briefed. So in our case, it'll be Allied and EMS. They will do that later, as Allied is not here yet. If he still isn't here yet, when we have gone through the others, then well, we will just have EMS attend alone, and worst case we're gonna have to add another meeting, even if it doesn't make that much sense. Anyways, and the others will in the meantime have the opportunity to do more meet and greet. Okay, we're gonna start with Domino if he's back. No, he is not. Alright. I guess we're gonna start with Domino. You have a few minutes before like the official meet and greet starts. And is there anything particular you guys want to do? Before everyone you transform toilets and stuff like that. Huh, guess not. Well. Then the official meet and greet starts. Ems, you're being called away by well, some fancy looking officer type, a little bit below your rank. But you can tell he is supposed to be like some sort of herald, I guess, and hands you like a PDA with some orders on it, and says, "Here, sir." And then skedaddles, and you see like another PDF, starts blinking, and you see like a room number on it, and and an and like a digital signature of Noah with like a invitation on top of it.
With things. Another meeting. Hooray.
Alright. I presume you're gonna attend.
I will attend because he signed it as well. So it would be a dick move if one didn't.
Well, people are still like out and about, but you have very little time, Nick. If you really want to, you can attempt to find someone. Welcome back down now. So, Nick,
Okay.
yeah, let me just have a look. What would be most appropriate, and in the meantime, you can tell me what your angle is.
Well, I would try to fight for wits and scan on that, but my angle would be kind of being like a bit braggadocious and kind of just sharing some stories about my field ops that I've been in, and try to see if that entices anyone.
All right, sure. What could you possibly do best for this one?
Expression.
Yeah, no. Probably for the best, but first off, I want you to roll like perception as a perception scan. You can do it as a difficulty 4. You're essentially just looking for people with like the right uniforms. There's a lot of people, but if you have scan ability, that should not be that much of a problem. Alright, that looks like a botch to me.
Yes, it does. Am I talking to the janitor?
Yes, that's what I was actually thinking. Yeah, you talk up like some fancy looking guy, and after a few minutes of starting to like talk about bringing up like a story of what you did, you do notice something. He is he's a cleaner. He's not even like a proper person, as you notice, as it's just an AI that is going around and still doing pattern recognition and removing items that are no longer needed, as to not clutter up the environment. Yeah, Domino, the meeting is digital. I'm afraid this like kind of wastes the opportunity.
Oh well. I guess it's like start like looking at it and seeing people staring at me, so I'm gonna just like pretend to try to fix it.
Okay. Give me like a wits computers at a difficulty of 7. God bless.
Does any of my merits apply?
I guess computer aptitude will apply. Yeah.
Okay, so that makes it difficulty 5.
Yeah. No, very nice. And specialties?
Yeah.
Cunning.
Creative. Wait, no, cunning.
Yeah, cunning would apply. So yeah, no, after I quickly, after noticing, you play it cool and start switching over to smoothly to accessing protocols and the like, smooth transition from like your story, and then mumbling something about like test protocols that sound vaguely it could be feasible. And like people have stared at the beginning, and then it goes more like, oh yeah, okay, that's what this guy is doing. And then you actually like access like some of the subroutines and stuff like that. Go through a few test phases, and we take like a quick glance around. Like even after a few minutes, it all has been like it has all been cleared up in their mind.
Sure, they think I was very impressive with my 9 successes.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, kind of go like, yeah, guys, it's just a diagnostic technique of mine, nothing to really see. Try to find the buffet line.
Alright, you can find the buffer line, you don't have to roll for that. Okay,
Go hide there.
okay, that's fair enough. And I think next up, unless someone else wants to do something in this part of the scene, we can go to Domino, as he is, well, he has a little appointment. I'm sure you can guess what it is.
Yes, it's time. It's time to get promotion.
No, I'm afraid they're not up for promotion here. What they need is someone in the field. So, well, let's look for a good background. Yeah, no, they're just gonna drag you into like one of the digital offices, and you're gonna see someone there that you haven't seen before. Actually, I think no, you have, but only on screen.
Ah, first time meeting face to face. I see.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'll drag you over in a second. Gonna get
Take
like
your time.
one of those over, and of course, traditionally there should also be at least 2 Marines present. Not that they do anything, but look menacing.
That's fine. That doesn't really work on me. It's fine.
Doesn't really work on you. I see. Okay, then I can drag you over, and then you can drag yourself out.
I see. Ah, yeah. This. Yeah. One of these faces. I know both these faces, but
Yeah.
only one of them.
Yeah, this guy is just like an officer you haven't met before. Just some random dude, but you can see like from the insignia that he is an officer. And well, this guy we recognize as Noah's second in command.
Well, in that case, the moment I walk in, I'm going to, do the typical Marine thing, do the proper greetings to everybody present.
Yeah, he was say at ease, soldier. We are not in a quite that formal meeting today. I'm actually looking in. We're actually looking into your reports and well, some of the other people's reports, and yeah, we have come to a conclusion that you might have a special talent that we could make use of. It's a bit difficult from doing this from a distance, but I believe we should be more than able to.
Tristan just looks confused for like a second, looks back at the guy. I'm not sure what this is exactly about, but if you guys think so, then just tell me what to do and I'll do it.
What's your cosmology rating?
My cosmology rating's 2.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't necessarily know that. Give me like intelligence cosmology roll at difficulty 7.
I know nothing.
I see. You know nothing. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, well, while you know nothing, Tashiro is standing up and approaches you. Well, you see, soldier, we have a we have a little problem since the dimensional anomaly, and and that problem is that people get hurt when they try to cross. We've had multiple agents injured already, and every day it's basically pandemonium, and we essentially have to have a life mage, a medic of some kind, be on a standby. However, we also have encountered another phenomena, and we've known about it before, but now it actually becomes important. There are people that we call quantum voyagers. They do not have a special designation or rank within the Union, but we believe their presence be of utmost help. You see, those people will not get hurt by crossing, and some some are even able to protect others that are able to cross. And you obviously can figure out how this will be useful. And well, you've been crossing over a lot. And do you remember like any instance where it has hurt you? As in, well, screaming shards burrowing into your being.
You know, at first Tristan just looks confused until he's asked that direct question. He just sits to think. He is the example of bursting shards. He just shakes his head. No, I've never experienced that. Usually it's pretty comfortable. In fact, if I'm being honest, it kind of feels nice.
Oh, really? Huh, that's really promising. That's really, really promising. Well, to do our little test here. Essentially, what we're going to try is channel some of that energy towards us that harms anyone trying to cross. If it will be painful, and I believe it will. If you don't have the talent, then we will have you'll be able to heal you. But if it doesn't, then I think that should be. It makes it pretty likely for you to actually be immune against the dimensional anomaly effects. So, without further ado, please sit down. Or at least have your avatar rest here. And
My avatar?
yeah, like you're like a sprite or whatever you're using. Your digital self.
Oh, okay. I have one question, Dominic.
Yeah.
Do I need to make like a wit something to realize I've used this on people as well, or do I know that just flat out?
Well, he did tell you, so you can probably figure it out by now.
Okay. I'll just do as he says for now.
All right, sit tight. He takes out like a little device, and well, activates it, and says, "All right, hold on a second. A little bit of luck, and well, like some lights start glowing. Let's go." All right, well, it starts like beeping the device, and you see like Tashiro's face being like really on the edge, but you feel nothing. And he asks you, "So, how did that feel?"
Well, it doesn't really feel as comfortable as a normal experience. There weren't any negative feelings. They didn't feel pain, no bursting, no agony. It was normal, just like that was the moment before.
All right.
Like nothing ever happened.
Alright, that looks very good. And he looks at the other officer and nods. Alright, time for the second one. And well, you once again see like the lights glowing and some noise being made, but once again, absolutely nothing. No, and see Tashiro like scratching his chin. Alright, that seems good as well then. No pain still?
Yeah, no pain. And during the middle of that, I did some thinking. 'Cause you mentioned that there's certain people that can do this over people as well.
Yes.
I think I've done something similar to that. There was an occasion while we were fighting in EDE, and I used dimensional science, my awakened science, to pull everyone inside the rover and the rover through, and it felt strangely comforting as well.
Really? Well, It does sound like you might be able to protect others as well. We have to test that a bit more thoroughly. But if those reports are right, then I think you might be seeing a lot of job offers in the future. No, like really a lot of them. And well,
Tristan's face lightens up, like almost like a bulb.
alright, we don't have much time, so this will be the last test, and if my colleague confirms everything, then we will be able to, well, give you, note that down officially in your files, and well, if you don't mind, we would like to input your name into a pool for, well, potential candidates for, well, volunteer work. And you know, you might be contacted by certain people that are more than willing to compensate you handsomely.
Be true on us, and then just like do our salute, but try to not do it super polite. You know, not as formal, but still a.
Very well. All right. Hold on tight. Last round, and the lights go off again. And yes, no pain.
Nope, nothing.
And then he looks at the officer. Do our readings confirm? And you know, see like the officer say, I'll just nod. And all right, I think that should be all for now. Congratulations, kid. You got a real talent. I need to head to my meetings now, and you will be free for the rest of the day to either return to your construct or, well, attend the meeting outside.
What meeting is going outside, Radama?
Hmm?
What kind of meeting is going on outside?
Well, that's just you know, like according to your schedule, it's just you know, that you know, the essentially the forum will be still open for quite a while before they close it down. You know, this whole place is, you know, essentially like a big you know, magic effect in in-game terms. That would your character know, and you know, they have to like close it down at some point. Otherwise, you know, with this many people, it will be a pain in the ass. Otherwise,
Fair enough.
and well,
Well, in that case,
you know, and Tashiri just looks at his like he looks at his wrist, and do you see like a little computer there? And he says, "All right, I'm gonna go to a meeting now," and starts typing, and quickly, like all of them just disappear, and you're alone in the room.
well, it's a shame. I wanted to give them a salute before they left. That's fair enough.
Yeah, they were in a hurry. Like, Tashiro has to attend a meeting himself, and so does the officer, and well, the other dudes, they would just be dragged along as, well, muscles to look intimidating in the other walls, even though it's a digital meeting.
Oof.
But yeah,
You know, they should have used black suits instead, because they're actually pretty good at intimidating. Just bring 4 of those, instant intimidation.
yeah, they don't really like bringing New World Order agents to avoid the meetings where they potentially discuss things that the New World Order shouldn't know. You know, like things like broken conditioning, the true nature of threat null, those kind of things.
It's a shame.
All right, who's this? Is it an allied?
Allies.
Oh, hey,
Yes.
Radama, real fast. How do you spell bread? How do you say bread in German?
Brot.
Is it root? Food. Go fuck yourself.
B-R-O-T, B-R-O-A-T.
Like this.
That's with a single O.
There's no O.
How do you spell it?
There's one O,
There's
no
one
A.
O.
B-R-O-T.
B-R-O-T. See, I told you guys wrong.
Fucking spell it wrong. Alright, thank you.
Goodbye.
That
All
was
right.
weird.
All right. Okay, that's
The stream, this happens all the time. This is the actual game.
Yeah.
Speak German.
Speak German. It's a big old German lesson. Okay. Well. Okay. Then we now got tested for Quantum Voyager.
Why were there 3 checks, Redomer?
Well, to
You
make
were
sure
just hoping they failed.
to make sure that that it's not just a fluke. And well, yeah, I did consider for fun things that would happen if you if they botched, like any of them really.
Like, let's say one of them failed, they would have just been like, nah, this is fake, wouldn't they?
Well, there would be like there would be uncertainty and probably like further scenes, but everything went fine, so don't worry about it.
I fucking hate you.
And what's the worst would have happened? That they did more elaborate tests, dedicate more time to you.
Oof, I mean, they're gonna do that anyway, if they want to fully check the Quantum Voyager stuff. Because for like with the 3-dot one, you can't really do that much for other people. You can only do it for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, they cannot really test that that good from a distance. They would do practical tests and stuff like that, which now would be doable. But yeah, it's good that they have like the groundwork going on already, and the other one is like really easy to confirm as well.
That is true.
And you do have a punch check ship stopping by anyway, so you will get an opportunity soon enough to prove your worth.
Fair enough. It's a shame there's no specific rank, but fair enough.
Yeah. Although that's actually one thing I would like to note. I wish I forgot last time. You actually need to, for vehicles, or like for vessels in general, you need to spend like 1 quintessence to like use them essentially, as well as like the thing you bring over. I can give you the thing for it in the convention book somewhere.
What convention is this?
The Void Engineer ones, of course. Yeah, Quantum Voyager Merit, there it is.
Is that a book that predates, or is it after the core?
It's like a book from Revised, but we're still using it because there's like all the things referenced still.
Because it's fine with this one because it's a pretty minor like nerf, but like with other shit, if it's merits and stuff, say that before the game plus.
Well, I just forgot about it. And it's only for vessels, and you can just use it. Just bring people over in general, and we'll be fine. And for the commissions and stuff, you would get that primal energy from whoever you're being hired by, which I presume would be the main application.
Yeah, no, I'm aware, but just in general, like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, then next did that. And take 9 successes, I think. Yeah. Okay, then next up, well, the rest of you are still in the in the main thing, and potentially going to like toilets and stuff like that. So, well, someone talks to the what's it called? Talks to the janitor, and someone gets dragged off. That really only leaves Bacon around. And Bacon, do you want to do anything? Even
No,
M's spirited away, and I presumably as well.
I still have my 8 charisma, so I guess I should make some friends now I'm here.
Anyone particularly you're targeting? As like the officers still on the move, and you could try to catch someone, and where the lower ranks will, at least according to the schedule you have, will probably mostly stay. As they technically could go like home to their constructs and stuff like that, but you know, a lot of them will probably be sticking around, at least by the looks of it.
Hmm. Well, I guess he's going to just approach to have very different people, like just going through all of them, trying to know everyone in the try to talk with as many people as possible in here, and see if any of them share some of his vision of what the technocratic union could be, of what it could be done with the powers that the what's the name, the progenitors hold back.
Ah, yes. Perfectly acceptable. Let me see. I think this just sounds like a carousing role to me. And yeah, you can. Yeah, it's a bit difficult, but you do have a lot of science. So we're just gonna say you can roll it a 6, and well,
Arousing is charisma, empathy.
yeah, charisma, empathy. Just you usually go to people, shake their hands, and talk to them for a few seconds before leaving. But very skilled at the subject, so I'm gonna give you I don't know difficulty.
And I also spend the willpower for good luck, so 9 at 6.
All right, impress me. All right, specialties.
Nope.
Shame.
My high charisma is just temporary.
Okay. But yeah, no, you do find I find some people after looking around, like most people are not really not really that well versed in what potential the engineers the predators hold back and the like, but a lot of them have actually also really worked well together with them, and yeah, they do, and even some of them of that subgroup actually knows what you're talking about, and yeah, kinda inclined to agree. For what you have in in-game terms, you have I would say you would have some people to essentially a recruiting pool. You could recruit let's say into contacts and stuff like that, or proper influence. But yeah, I would recommend contacts since it's a very specific people you have at your disposal. Yeah. By the way, a lot of them are actually for part of the the PDC, as the Pan-Dimensional Core, as a lot of them have been looking at other planets, and there's also a bunch of what I call Earth Frontier guys, as they also tend to work together with the progenitors on Earth, and looking at different biomes and stuff like that.
Okay, so just let me find the engineers list of people. Where is it? Jargon? No, not jargon. Where is the document with what each group is?
I don't think there's a document for that one, actually.
You posted for us in chat some time ago. Let me
Yeah.
find it.
Yeah, that's more like it.
God, talk a lot.
Yeah, we really do. Maybe we can find it real quick in the book, as I do have the other one open. Yeah, there's no
Okay,
short
yeah,
thing.
I found it. So
Okay.
what was the ones? The EPCC, the guys I tried to incentivize continue,
Yeah, that.
and the EPB, right?
Well, those were different groups, but for this one, you actually talked with a different alphabet soup altogether. You have talked with the what I called the pan-dimensional core group of group people essentially that work with progenitors, and there's also a bunch of Earth Frontier guys, which are essentially people that work on Earth, and part of them goes around looking into like mountains, caves, and like jungles, stuff like that. With and so especially jungles have like a lot of cooperation with like the void engineers. And as you would know, like the Earth Frontier division is actually the one that has like it's like the beefiest at the moment, due to not being as affected by the the dimension anomaly.
Okay, so yeah, I have now a pool of people to invite to my secret society.
Mm-hmm. You do. But before we continue, I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick. Feel free to talk amongst each other or something like that.
No, I don't think I will.
No, I'd rather not.
Communication? What madness is this?
We're into technocracy for a reason. We are nerds.
Yeah, that sounds pretty gay. The not okay gay type.
What is the gay type?
When you're dead.
Oh, fair. Understandable. I agree. Oh, I'm also going to be our.
This quiet is beautiful. No.
Welcome back.
All right.
We had a very interesting conversation.
About. All right then. Keep your secrets.
We were just talking about how bad you are, you know?
Well, I know I'm
We were
bad.
talking about how good it is to be gay.
Oh, that is not a surprising subject from you. Okay.
I mean, Bacon agreed with me, and I think so do you, but that's for after the stream.
I see. Whatever. Sympathy. The 6, and you got 4 successes. Lower difficulty due to lots of science.
Cool. Bloody hell, guess what I fucking found
Huh?
in the attic? I found my bloody granny's Bible. Oof. It's an old one as well.
You need it. You should read it sometimes. You need it in your life.
I mean, do Anglicans have a proper Bible, or are they like the Protestants that just have a smaller Bible quoting some parts?
Probably. No, I think this one was a Catholic, I think.
Oh, that's based.
Because it's got how you do lentil in the 1950s.
Heck.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. I'll send a picture of it. But that'll be for a later time.
Context. Alright, well. So, now that that has been concluded, we, you know, like the room begins like to clear up and like, you know, higher up people start, well, disappearing, essentially. And going to like their respective meetings and stuff like that. And well, that leaves like a bunch of like lower ranking people all around. I'm just gonna drag some randos out so it doesn't look too empty. Well, you would need to invest like proper downtime into making someone a contact domino. It's just essentially like you're fishing for potential here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no, I for some reason I thought Bacon got some contacts as well, but it was a group that he could turn into one, right?
Yeah, like you could either you know turn a bunch of people into contacts, or you know turn like someone into influence. Yeah, probably won't be like you know the highest ranking people ever, but it's someone essentially.
Ah, fair enough then.
Okay, well, next up on the item list, well, there's like a bunch of meet and greet. First question first, anyone plan to like leave preemptively? As it would be possible, as you know, if they're taking no more duties here.
No, that's rude. Have to stay just for social reasons.
Yeah, okay, that's perfectly acceptable. A lot of our people do that as well. So, let's just go with the order in the bottom. So I guess it goes with actually no, go with reverse order, and go with bacon, then to domino, then to bacon. So it's kind of mixed up a little bit. Okay, Nick, what are your plans? You still have like your chick around, as she isn't particularly high rank. Actually, should drag her out. I actually forgot about that. Where the fuck are you? You're here. And well,
I'm planning to stay. I'm gonna, you know, try again to find someone to help me up with my paradox / get some requisition dots.
sure. What are you gonna do with your date?
Is she staying? Is she going?
Well, she plans to stay and doesn't seem to have any agenda. She just seems like a little bit, you know, restless. You know, she wants to essentially, you know, she essentially just wants to like do something. You get a feeling.
Okay. Yeah. Like, we can go. What is there to do? This is a technocracy conference. What is there to do?
Well, you have like you know, but there's people around essentially, which you know could meet. You could you could well, you can do whatever you want with people essentially. You know, you're not the best with
Oh,
people,
okay.
but you know.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I thought there was like other stuff around to go do. Yeah. Yeah. Then let's go do meet and greet.
All right.
Candy.
All right, then go looking for the. Well, chances are a bit hard as you know the higher ups have left. Well, given her restlessness, I actually would say, yeah, like your date would help you with this. If you let her. She isn't that good either, but she will try. She will try. So I guess
The effort counts.
yeah. So well, give me like a charisma expression at an 8, and well, she will just use charisma empathy instead. At an 8. You can just roll together. Doesn't matter. Oh, great. She has like 4 dice for this? Yes. She does, and she's gonna spend her willpower on it. Just so has like something to do. Alright, nice. No specialties though, so well, that leaves us with 3, and 1 from you, I believe, so 4. And well, you do find someone. It takes you quite a bit, and you know, you seem like a bit you know, lost at times. But your date seems like not really you know, hampered by that, and just drags you along essentially. And lo and behold, eventually she drags you before someone that can potentially help you. He is not the you know, the highest like rankings guy, and also doesn't have like, you know, the necessary spheres himself. But he does know someone that would be willing to help you with it for well, like a favor.
Okay, what kind of favor?
It's like the guy would tell you. It would be like probably like just doing some sort of job for him, as he is well, more of the industrious kind, and well, he doesn't really get out much, so it's probably gonna be more you know, something where we have to go somewhere. He doesn't know like exactly what you you know, what the guy would want exactly that can actually do it, but you know, that's at least the guesses he can get.
You need time to make something up. Okay.
Well, that too, but I actually have a quite an idea. Essentially, gonna go and well, test something out for someone. It's gonna be really risky, but also fun, I guess.
Do I get to pick where it needs to be tested out? Because I do have a cave.
Well, probably. Yeah, no, you would. You would.
Ooh, would my cave want to go to the cave? Do you want to go to the cave?
That's I tried to flirt.
No,
I tried to flirt with her.
yes, so she could try to maybe help train me, since she's a space marine and I'm not.
Okay, give me like a charisma empathy. Since you already have her like on board, give me give it
Expression?
yeah, do you have subterfuge?
I do have subterfuge.
Yeah, then you may use that, but expression is a bit far-fetched for that one.
Difficulty 6?
Yeah, difficulty is 6. You have her already, you know, reeled in, essentially.
Hot.
I'm spending a willpower.
Very wise choice. Oh, fucking hell!
What did he get?
4 successes. And
Nice.
yeah, no, she would like to go to go to a cave, and you know, she like gets really close. She goes really close and asks you know, if you want to go right now.
Oh no.
Well, what's your response?
I mean, boss man.
I'm afraid Bossman is
Boss
in a
man's
meeting.
in a meeting at the moment.
He's just banging at the door.
But I need to fill out a form.
Quick, you can send that.
No, that's for relationships, not for a quickies.
No, you actually need you need to for both relationships and sexual activities. Oh, how do you put it? Like
it's not.
sexual fraternization. That's what they
No,
call it.
Radama, remember, it's not sex unless you're married. Or it's going in the butt. It's not sex then, remember?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not a union definition.
So the technocracy uses Catholic rules.
Yeah, you know.
No.
If it's about, it doesn't matter.
No. But you can send an emergency, request. It might raise some eyebrows, and it's up to Ems how he wants to handle this.
Can I get Romney to go do that? Companion, she's an AI.
Well, I guess you can, but she would have to sign it in your name, which would be kinda iffy if it ever gets out.
I mean, she just can notify me when I need to sign it. We still have to get there.
Well, you do notice that she is filing something on computer integrated in her suit, and you see her faintly smile after a few seconds.
My boss has approved mine. What about yours?
You can approve it. We're just going spelunking. Right? We still have to go to Ceres.
Well, she would more drag you off and use the digital rooms.
Oh yeah, I've been assuming that we're just going right now. This is just yep, get. Mm-hmm.
Damn, this phone sex is super advanced.
Yeah. I mean, you have a proper avatar body essentially, where you are controlling some digital self of a version of yourself, and it has some sensation.
All and no responsibility.
Exactly. But yeah, let me see. Romy will just attempt to roll for it, and let's see how good of a message. Do you tell her how important this is?
Yes. I will even feed her just to show this is important. Don't screw this up.
All right, then I guess she will spend the willpower on this.
Hold on, is your AI feminine?
Yes.
You're a horrible man.
All right, 2 successes as well. Ems.
Actually, on that one, so my entire all my pictures are just from one TV show, even the Moonhopper.
Sweet.
So, yeah.
I think it's what, Andromeda?
Yep.
Oh yeah. and now it goes from neutral to Well, Ems, while you're somewhere, while you're in the meeting somewhere,
I will defend it by this. It makes complete sense for this character to look like that.
Yeah. Well, actually.
So wow.
We need to sign it first, though. You got a decent message going out, a decently filed form and good reasoning in a short amount of time, and it looks okay.
Really
It looks okay to you. So
you don't understand.
So I'm gonna just sign this and have it sent off.
Yep.
All right. Ems, you see a message pop up sometime during the meeting. It's a formal request for sexual fraternization among void engineers, and you see a name you don't really recognize, Tina Bolton, and and a name you very much recognize, John Bowie. It seems to be urgent, but well formulated, and every.
Was it? I will approve of it, but if the AI is, speaking to me, I'll be like, he owes me one. No questions.
Well, that's unfortunately just the document itself.
Okay, I will approve of it.
Types it back out. Send me photos.
Oof.
I need video proof that you're actually fraternizing.
Yeah, I need actual proof you're fraternizing. You're not sure if it's a robot.
Okay, can I send Koopa then to give him details the last time this happened?
Excuse me?
What the fuck?
No, like, remember the prostitute in Serbia? When you walked in?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is this another prostitute in space scenario?
Oh my god, are you summoning me
Are
to
you
confirm? What the
prostituting
fuck?
our? You prostituting void engineers? God damn, what a Chad.
Oof.
You can get a resource or two out of that, I imagine.
No. Okay. Well, anyways,
no.
you have you have permission, and well, I guess it's gonna be fate to black for you. Regain one willpower. If you aren't full. She knows. She knows very much what she's doing.
Oh no, I want her to roll a botch. Roll it with armor. Athletic stamina. Dex stamina.
Oh god,
Sure.
he'll be having stitches, son. Oh.
Sure. Let's see. She has wow. Only fucking fucking one success. Wow. She had 11 dice.
I told you
God
she
bless.
can't handle the Johnster here. You know, he's carrying a
You
package.
get it with a Johnster.
Yeah, no, he's walking it.
But yeah, it still works. And yeah, no, you have fun somewhere. And well, I guess that gets us to the next person. When Domino, think about what you were gonna do, and I'm gonna quickly write down that when John is a fucking pervert. Let's see. Look for
The Johnster.
the Johnster.
Back at it.
You know, it's nice how you king shame him, but that was kind of going to be the thing I was going to do.
Look, Allied, he's walking in like John Wayne and being like, you wanna see my Johnson?
Do you want to see my 6-shooter? Well, I mean, I don't think I don't want to. Well. A tumbleweed floats through the virtual reality.
I am bringing honor to the Bowie name.
As long as you don't get AIDS, yes, you are.
God, don't we have bacon to fix that, though?
That's
Turns out-
true.
He'll just turn him into. That's called
Vicissitude.
vicissitude.
Yeah.
You can have. I already have that.
Oh well, I'm so sorry.
You see, this is John Bowie's dad. He's smiling at him now.
Is it Bowie? Is it Bowie Johnson Senior?
Yeah.
Holy fuck! This ring got real dirty.
I mean, technically, he's never met his father. He's a clone.
Ah, so just like just like the other stuff, you continue in your bloodline. How many
Oh
kids
yeah,
have you
it's a
saw?
fucking vicious cycle. God damn it!
Well, very understandable. Okay, well.
Void is never gonna know his dad.
Maybe
He'll be an
that's,
AI kid.
it will be so awkward when they all meet at some point.
I need to get
So who's next?
Sarah pregnant by then.
Well,
Um,
I mean, if you weren't weak, like if you were something like John Bowie, yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what I was intending to do this time.
Ew.
Oh.
Have sex with John Bowie?
No, what the fuck? I'll leave that up to you, soy boys.
Okay,
It would be my honor, John Bowie the third. Sorry. Who's next?
well, next up will be Domino. By the way, you Adad will probably receive like an invite to like a meeting later on down the line from Noah with with like some fancily dressed lower ranking officer, and we'll just send you like a PDA with like a proper invitation.
Wait, is this the one I'm at, or is this
Yeah.
a different one?
That's the one that Amsa said. If you are here
Yeah.
properly at a time, anyways.
I'll be home in less than like 5 minutes, my guy.
Yeah, no, then no worries. Then we can go through the others first. Don't not to rush then.
Gosh, I hope I don't have to approve from all these sexual intercourses licenses.
You will.
Can you imagine? Ems is in the meeting, just another section, and I enter, I look across the room, and Ems hit send. Ems gets one. What the fuck's wrong with you? You're in the meeting.
You read the report. It's a sexual intercourse between you and him. Oh no.
What the fuck?
Well, no, we'd have to report it to Noah then. He's our boss, right? Yeah, Noah's our boss.
Ooh.
Look, it's fine. It's just some brotherly love at that point. It's not sexual fraternization.
It is probably fraternization. I see that's allowed.
Gay people don't exist in any armed forces up until Don't Tell is repealed. And
Man's got a
10
point.
years, guys. Okay.
Anyways, Domino,
I'm sorry.
it's your time to shine.
So, Erdomer.
Yeah.
I wanna pull out of the thing early, I guess, because I wanna spend some time with Sarah.
That is acceptable.
But I don't just want to do the deed. I want the full experience. Mind melded,
Sure.
that kind of stuff.
Wait, I want to do this.
Well, probably still on the same base, right?
Yeah, like it's just a question, like the others aren't back yet, so you technically have like most of the base to yourself.
Ooh, whose bed do we soil?
Well,
Are there like any exotic places?
you're on a different world, so yes, technically. There's the lab, of course. There is the the underground hydroponics with some Nordics that will probably be watching you. There's like the newer parts of the base that EMS has upgraded. Well, rather build new places, and are not properly inhabited yet.
Yeah, let's go into those places. Seems fun.
Okay, well, you go into the fresh places. That's actually perfect. It's more perfect than you could ever imagine.
There's fucking cameras there, Lamau.
Well, we have to like wait for a few minutes while Sarah finishes up her shift and ask Kelly to like pitch in real quick. But shortly after, you do find yourself in one of the new quarters. And
What do these new quarters look like? Are they
give me
Funny.
give me like a perception. Actually, let me check what are you actually good at. You might have.
I mean, I've got acute senses, so.
Yeah, no. Give me like a. Yeah, you can just give me like a perception hypertech at a 6. Since you have hypertech, it should be like easier, I think.
At a 6 and I'm still a +2, I believe. Let me double check my active effect. Yes. That's the wrong difficulty. There you go, 4.
Well, a little bit better than the other one. But yeah, looks fresh at a first glance. But as you look closer, you do see like those small fine details which indicate those parts have been like recycled, which you of course knew. But it seems like the work was pretty precise and made by someone very skilled in light and science.
But they just look like they're recycled. Like
Yeah, you see like small like markings and stuff like that, which indicate they have been arranged like a little bit different before. And that kind of stuff. But it's all clean. It's all structurally sound and stuff like that. It's just you can tell because your fine senses can just pick it up, and you're not quite unskilled yourself. Well,
But the place doesn't particularly feel weird or anything like that, right?
no, it doesn't. It really does not.
Yeah, fair.
Well, time to do the deed. I mean, first, mind meld, activating acute senses, because sense of touch also gets enhanced, And if I have it enhanced, so does she.
Yeah, but it would mean she, you would, she would feel what you would feel.
Doesn't
If it's what you intend, then that's okay. I'm just warning you.
What do you mean? I'm confused. Like, what is bad about that? Doesn't that just, it's literally what tantra sex is supposed to be like.
All right. I mean, I'm just saying,
Are there any
That's-
downsides to this?
Well, none you could tell. And well, let's see. I guess it's just a mind 3 effect, and she would just let you through, which would mean, I think it just makes it her willpower, I guess.
It's so weird, like, when they actually can send you stuff to roll against their willpower.
Yeah, well, it's only a 3, so
So everything it's free.
yep. And you need
Uh,
I would say you can probably just do it with your duration. That will be fine. Like get enough duration things, and that's 2 successes, which is like I think a scene.
just not enough.
What you planning to do?
Well, I mean, hopefully this lasts longer than a single fucking scene or drama.
Okay. Well, I guess you could just roll again.
That's more like it.
All right, that's enough.
Can I, while I'm doing this, try to make her more sensitive as well, or is that more a life thing?
Well, no, it's actually a mind thing. All things considered. Yeah, you could do that, I guess. Alright, we'll be counting against your magic effects, but, yeah. Okay, just, give it like your error day, add 3 again, and you're gonna need, like, enough success for duration, and then another 3 to actually establish, like, the temporary thing, the temporary, heightened sense, essentially.
There you go, 5.
Nice. Okay. Then, I presume you're gonna go for, like, a duration of a scene of heightened
Yes.
senses, and then, okay. Yeah, okay,
Oh,
no, you can.
I need to tell Ems first, ask for permission. Quickly.
Yeah, that probably would be a wise idea. Well, how you gonna go about this?
I'm going to bring to attention the fact that they how do I put this? By doing this, first of all, you're alleviating space from the base. First of all, second of all, this is good for morale. Unless you just fucking let me roll something.
Give me
Roll,
like a
charisma.
give me like a charisma empathy, yeah. Just at a 6, I guess.
It's pretty good.
Well, I'm so like shortly after John sends his thing, you get another paperwork filed, but this time from Domino, and he's this a signing thing from like both him and Sarah Cooper, and well, you have a Tristan Cooper and a Sarah Cooper asking for permission for sexual fraternization.
For fuck's sake, guys, we're gonna need to have a talk after this.
Beautiful. Hey, Bacon, you should also say something for you and Mushy.
No, if
Defines
it-
as a child to me.
if it was Mushy, I would tell him outright no.
Why? It's space, it's fine.
Yeah, I
By
need a
technic-
character that isn't a degenerate.
With those successes, I will give you the Peru. I will give you. I will accept your request, but it'll be underlined. We are going to need to speak when I get back.
God bless.
Is it so weird that I'm fucking this girl? We literally have the same name. That should mean enough, you know. Clearly, we're
It's
destined to fall in love.
masturbation with extra steps. Come on.
But you don't know that in character. Neither do I.
Mind melts with Sarah Cooper. And shares perception. And enhances her perception.
Also enhanced, so it's gonna double whammy, you know.
Fucking hell. I mean, isn't like the enhancement from like the sensory thing?
Yes.
Yeah, no. That I would need to write down. And
Why are you so against this?
too much sinful behavior for one day. Well, ask
This is
for
karma for Tuesday.
oof for rights. For permission to. So nice.
So,
with,
wait, do we have to ask this every single time?
No.
Yes.
No.
Technically, yes.
No, like
No.
you can like
No.
you can like revoke the rights, but you know, it's essentially like a formal thing where you have to, where you essentially have to like ask for permission in the first place, and well, if it's like try for children, you have to like do like a different thing essentially. And
If it is your intent to have children, right?
well, yeah. It gets a little bit iffy, if it's essentially like your judgment ends at that point. Okay, once I have a talk afterwards. It's just so we don't forget it. And well, I guess, phew. I don't think you would even need to roll for that, like, you're both fucking hypersensitive at this point, and mind matter too. Let's just say, we're gonna fade to black, and although there's actually one thing I would want to do. I need to look up something real quick. A thing I wrote.
Are you looking up the chances of getting pregnant or something, please?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
It's a
I
shame.
can't believe Domino got himself pregnant.
I can't believe that also.
How's his man prego?
Okay.
Yeah, why is the man pregnant? It's a spider thing, don't you know?
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Okay, well, give me like a wits athletics or an 8, or like a wits microgravity operations at a 6.
Say that again.
Hmm?
Say that again.
Like either a wits athletics rolls at an 8, or like a wits microgravity operations at a 6.
All right, I'll spend the willpower and roll the athletics.
Okay.
I got a success.
Yeah, that's a success, I guess. And well, what about her? She actually has
She has microgravity.
Yes, she
Yeah.
does. Yes, she fucking does. Oh. Well, right at the end, you're essentially, well,
Wait, surely she would have spent the willpower too.
No.
You know.
no, she was taken by surprise. And, she, you like kind of managed to like hold on, but she like floats for a second as you're doing athletics, and she looks confused and then slams down to bed again, and well, okay. Okay, and yeah, she looks like pretty surprised for a second. He doesn't seem like hurt or anything, but it definitely was a mood killer.
Well, how about I go? How about we switch up and I take the bottom instead. That way, that doesn't happen.
Sure, you can do that. And well,
Man, this is when we just like actually Redomer. I
Yeah.
have a crazy idea, right?
yeah.
What if you turn this into a BDSM thing so we don't float away?
You may do that.
No.
Let's do it.
Okay, you may do that, and well, once again, we actually fade to black. I just want to actually give
But
you.
wait.
Yeah.
Specifically, right? I'm asking her to make the webbing. Because she can, you know?
She turns into a hideous spider form, which you perceive probably as cute, and well, spin you in, and doesn't speak of things to you. And well, we got that pull away, as you're having fun, a lot of fun. By the way, take one willpower back, and I think Sarah as well. Let's see, where the fuck is Sarah? There she is. Oh, she's already full anyway, so no problem.
Should just spill that over to me, you know, so I get two?
No.
Question mark.
No, that's
But
not.
don't I feel the happiness she does? So technically, you know.
No, I can't do that.
Okay.
Domino and Sarah. Notice gravity anomaly, but ignore.
Yeah, we're too busy.
Okay. Well. Next up, I guess we're gonna go to the I guess go to Congress Hall, and well, we have last in the tree of the lower ranks, Bacon.
Besides being disappointed that I see my colleague just leaving the place, what's wrong with them? You are supposed to stay here and get the most of a social situation.
Exactly.
We are.
Indeed.
But well, I established the targets for my future recruiting. What would be is there any higher ranking officer here?
Not really. Like they have essentially all gone off to like their meetings.
Okay,
Let's just lower ranks essentially around.
Is Vycheslav's father still here, or is he a high rank?
Yes, he is still here. Just like talking to a few people, sharing war stories, which first met with a smile, and then you know, like so some smiles look a bit tilted after he finishes the stories, but otherwise it's fine.
Okay, so next step of my plan, I need to increase the popularity of my father within the Void Engineers, because he needs some fast promotions. So I would just join him and just try to embellish his stories, just make people think more of him, just oh, you're being very modest. No, it was like this, I was down the ground, and just telling about the deeds he did to improve his image.
Alright. That's certainly doable. Let's see, what would be the best for that. You have like a special thing in your academics, but I'm not sure. Oh, so just...
I have whip shit. I think that would be more a charisma subject.
Yeah, no, it would be. Unfortunately, I thought you had like a Serbian history somewhere, but guess it was like someone else.
No, he doesn't know actual Serbian history, he just knows the propaganda. Like a true Serb.
I mean, that would help, but yeah. Let's see, we're gonna go with, give me like a charisma subterfuge, since, you know, this is not quite, quite, you know, acceptable within within the confines of the Union. You would be rolling at a bit of a higher difficulty to, you know, take the edge off and, you know, make it seem more heroic. And give me like a charisma subterfuge at an 8, I think, base.
Okay, I'm spending a willpower point.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, one success. Yeah, you try, but only like very few people are actually impressed with with like your father's deed, and the rest is still like ambivalent or like straight up weirded out by his stories. Your father tries his best, but it's just not the right crowd. As you remember from your childhood, as one of the great stories he probably told you himself about your great country and what he wants to do, and probably what he has done as well. But alas, it's not quite the story everyone wants to hear. Okay, well, you get essentially like a bunch of people. You're probably like a bit faster pre-promoted at this point, but as he seems like quite capable. But the war crime history still is slowing him down.
I'll make sure that won't happen in the future. I just need to work harder.
All right, okay. Bacon. Have this further.
That was so bad, the luck in this road. Just a good thing I choose to use my willpower.
Yeah, no, definitely was a good choice. His father improve his war stories. Jesus Christ, where's the firework outside? Weird. Anyways, well, I guess it's now time to camera pan to a bit more solemn place. Unless there's something Bacon wants to do in particular.
Nothing particularly.
Alright.
I would just, all my focus would be on the socials of trying to network with people with my own same vision and trying to improve the situation of my father. It's the two main objectives I have.
Yeah, no, that would be covered under this. Alright then. Well, in the meeting, let's see which is going to close that, and go to maybe this one. There, yeah, this one. Height is already there, perfect. So let's just drag some people in. Who would be there? Yeah, Noah for sure, since he's the one inviting.
And I was gonna be like, we have to kill our higher ups. Oh.
He just got his friend selected, so that's fine. Yeah, what rank is she actually at? She is rank 1. No, that definitely wouldn't apply. Oh, would he be here? Yeah, I think he would. Mr. Chen.
Ching chong.
Who let this goddamn Asian voice engineer in here?
Hoof.
Why are there so many beds in here?
Why are there so many Americans? You must leave. Space is Chinese.
It was being the Magnificent's plan, you see.
I serve the Holy Kingdom. I had a story after the stream from work about.
Oh my
shit
god.
like this.
Jesus Christ, it had been taken over as well. Not just Canada.
No.
Okay, well. Anyways, time to drag you over to the right map and have the little conference start. There you go. Eddard, feel free to drag yourself out. Take a seat.
Oh, this is a very this is a very armed meeting.
Take a seat, King.
I know. A chair for you. Wow.
Looks like
Oh,
the
right,
big
these are just
ball.
stand-ins. Okay, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're just randos essentially.
So you have Noah.
Yeah. Also keep in mind like there's probably like more people there, but I didn't want like have everything filled up.
Yeah, it's Noah. Who are the other?
This one we would recognize as a man named Chang. He's like one of the higher ups, and with like all this bling he has on him, you can probably tell that he is a rank 4. And
Does he have a character sheet we can see?
yes, I mean you can see the bio and info, I guess. Let me get the thing quick.
Yeah, can you just pop the two of them up? I have Noah. Thank you.
This one and
he's a PDC. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, he's Shen. He's not Shang. He's Shen. All right.
And we have this one.
Oh wow, there is a bunch of Asians here. What the fuck?
You see, they're buying up all the assets, Sailor.
Overwhelming part of the human population, and we all know that the future is Chinese.
Indeed, don't you know?
Can you go to South Brazil? We don't handle that talk here. We're going to Super Brazil.
All right. Well. First off, well, a little bit of administrative stuff. Essentially, on your way here, you notice that there's like a bunch of different groups. There's like not all of the like higher ups here. Essentially, there were like smaller subgroups, and the individual higher ups, like a TT4 essentially, divided. Is like leading the individual meetings with like a tier 4, the lower ranking, and the tier 3 as such as yourself. And there's like mostly construct manager, but and captains, but also like the occasional like supervisor, depending on like importance, I guess. And you essentially talk to people that are like in close proximity, essentially operational proximity. As people like Chen are just like landing your ship a lot, his ship a lot in your space, in your spaceport, and well, like people in other constructs nearby, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, like Noah with his like second command, just commanding everything. But yeah, you well. First off, Noah starts with greeting everyone, and thanking everyone for coming here, and actually telling everyone that how glad he is that the faction that he wanted to win won out, as he sees it as a necessary thing to keep Earth safe and thereby humanity at large. Some real patriotic stuff. Actually, I'm happy to roll for him as he.
No, don't watch, please. It's not paperwork.
He butchers. He tells us the truth.
You find out he's an Effendi all along.
No, he does like a pretty well formulated speech about protecting humanity, and that all steps are necessary and that kind of stuff.
Oh, every step is necessary to protect humanity. Understood.
Well, more like what's currently happening is necessary to protect humanity. And well, then he goes on to explain like the Fendi and threat status at the moment. Essentially informs you all that the cleanup operation has been widely a success. Only like a few pocket holdouts essentially remain, and the main commission has been withdrawn, and while losses have been incurred on like both construct side that have been attacked, and vessels that have been trying to defend against the Fendi, there still was like a good chunk. Essentially, the Fendi took a lot more damage, and they managed to prevent the worst from happening. And now it's only essentially like a smaller, wiping out like those are the ones that haven't been like properly rooted out, or have escaped their notice so far. But yeah, like things are looking good on the Nefanic front at the moment. However, there are reports piling in that apparently Threadnall is assembling their fleets, and as stands right now, there's a good chance that those Threadnall ships have actually started this great attack on with the Nefandi, as they have been as they are not friendly with the Nefandi at all, and have been wiping them out as much as they can, and which pushed them into conventional space, essentially, where you are residing at the moment.
Does that extend a bit farther out than Ceres, or is that like
you're essentially
the Ceres?
you're essentially at the border, yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. Just a reminder: the asteroid belt is essentially like the border. It's supposed to be the border between like deep space and conventional space. Yeah.
Just very soft. Back.
God damn.
And yeah, at this point, like he looks around and asks if anyone has questions.
I mean, I'm gonna raise my hand and ask, did the Holocaust ship go down, or is it still at large?
The status of the Holocaust ship is unknown. Would be the answer, as it has not been spotted yet, and there have been no reports of big Nefandi ship activities. So hopefully it has been destroyed, but it's unsure if it actually has been.
Do we have a rough ETA as to when we might experience the first probing of Threadnall's fleet?
Well, as they're currently assembling, and they will probably encounter them more out in deep space rather than probing. But the deep space activity will probably expects essentially like between a week and like 2 months roughly, where he expects encounters with them. But he doesn't expect like a full-blown attack, as their activities are not their well-being is not very consensual proof, even this far out. And the closer they get to the mud ball, the worse it gets for them.
No.
So well, all that engineering, despite them being former technocrats technically, still is helping against people like that, which is a good sign. Which means the Union, despite the Void Engineers not being as enthusiastic about the plan, is still seen as a good thing for at least by Noah. Well, then he moves on to the next topic, and then he actually asks someone from the PDC to speak, and that will be Chen, since he's the highest ranking one here. And he just gets up and starts talking about one of the bigger projects that the PDC has. They want to boost morale by building a big construct near Alpha Centauri, but Alpha Centauri Proxima, it won't be as big as the Odd Corp, but they are planning to still have at least 2,000 people permanently stationed there, and with like several repair yards and stuff like that out there. Conveniently enough, Ceres would probably help a lot with she's just stopping by and being able to repair, which well, will mean Ceres will have like higher traffic overall, and B will the Ceres being there as it is right now will speed up operations overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rodama, out of character. That's actual Alpha Centauri, like the nearest solar system. Okay, I was confused if he meant it was on the other side of the reality. Okay.
I mean, it is technically on the other side of reality, as it is like deep space.
Okay. I'll wait till he's finished.
Yeah, like I can explain to you how like this whole cosmology thing works if you really want to.
Well, no, it's just more of a because my only response to that is just basically, are we sure that's wise if like we know, well, another DA might happen at any point, like if they're on the other side.
Well, yeah, no, they would probably just say that there have been no signs of another DA, and things have actually calmed down. Things have been actually calming down, and they have to establish have to start projecting like power outwards again, and the whole PDC is essentially like reorganizing into like more military structure for that, and essentially they want to strike the iron while it's hot, and they need the morale for that, and they also need the base itself would also help in general, as like a operations thing. It's currently still a plan, as there's like still some scouting to be done and ships to be sent, stuff like that. But that's the current plan essentially. So, if there are no further questions, then he would just
we have a rough idea as to how long it will take for once scouting's done, if everything goes according to plan, which it usually doesn't. Do we have a rough idea as to how long it will take before construction work starts on the construct, or when it might be finished? Like, is there a timetable for that yet?
He mentioned something about a year essentially, where they will be like constructing the station like step by step. Like within like the first 3 months, it will be like an operational part, and then the rest will be added on as time progresses essentially. And the plan is to make like a big like ring around Proxima Centauri, which is another star, but like like a smaller one. I think it's like a red dwarf, but I'm entirely sure out of character.
So is it around the planet, or is it around the star that the ring's gonna be?
It's around the star.
So like a shipyard that's gonna be okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. And
Is this? Oh, and then I had another question actually.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Is this being informed to the rest of the Union potentially, or is this in-house?
For now, it's mostly in-house. The plans for the other one, for like the other base, have been forwarded to like the syndicate, to like a few trusted contacts, and signs are that it will be greenlit. But it did cost them a lot to pull on those connections.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And after that, Chen will just generally talk about militarization efforts and like how they like restructure the entire PDC, and that they will try to like spearhead the deep space efforts as the people on the front lines, with like close cooperation with the Border Corps division, as the people that provide the manpower and stuff like that. And they're like retraining personnel for like combat roles, and also like refitting ships, a lot of their ships to be combat vessels, like the usual stuff, what you would expect. But he also mentions that the New World Order apparently tried to take over the fight against Threat Null, but they have been rebuffed, as well, no one from the higher ups thinks that they are suited for a task, and think they would they would horribly fuck up and doom the entire space effort. Yeah, and after that,
hold on, I have a question, Robert. Out of character. The rest of the Comanches know about Threat Null?
the other convention, they know about it, but they're essentially a new, sort as like a new brand of reality deviant that can counter like Titan procedures.
Okay.
Yeah, so nothing too crazy. But yeah, after that, Chen will just sit down a little bit on the edge, as you see. It wasn't like quite as element to be this much on the forefront, but yeah. he done his job. And well, after that, Noah picks up the word again and begins to talk about the Sentinel network that has been lost. Essentially, like, if in case you don't know out of character, for you and Ems, was like a big satellite network around in the near Umbra that
Monitor stuff.
yeah, exactly, like predicted incursion and stuff like that. And well, he mentioned someone in particular that Emperor would know, Dr. John Padilla, who has been spearheading an effort to replace that satellite network on its own. At first, it was more something that amused his peers, but he has actually made significant progress so far, and with the new leadership they have deemed it very much worth their attention, and is now officially being included in the Incursion Threat Assessment Grid, ETAC, and the entire project has been properly get proper funding. Commissions will stay open for anyone to put their stuff in, but they expect it to be done in about another month, and then after that they want to have the grid online already. And if you are wondering what commission that is, that was the new Sentinel satellites one.
I just kind of like look over at him, so it's kind of like, just very softly, like, you're gonna have.
I'm gonna need some help on that, I whisper back.
Well, don't we have wasn't it Domino's character that could do these or no?
Domino's got the correspondence, I got the matter, so.
Either way, it's fucking 10 points each. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, these don't really seem worth doing.
You say they don't seem worth doing?
Yeah, no, I don't know how Rodoma rules it, but since we lack the combination, like,
I thought there was the combination. Just kind of like, fuck.
I mean, the combination. I mean, you do have the combination actually. Like between.
No, like one person that has it, because I don't know how you rule it if two people are doing it, or do they both spend their majors and are able to do it, or
well,
what's
yeah,
the
they would spend like that both their majors, but you would be able to pool successors, as you know. I mean, it would technically not be counted as a major actually. It would be more like probably like more the ritual roads again, and you could probably manufacture a lot of them if you really wanted to. But it's not much of an issue as you think. I predict like it will probably like one round each, or maybe like two if the dice are already done unfavorably for the most part. So I don't think it will be that bad.
Well, if it doesn't take up an entire major thing, I don't mind doing this during your downtime. But I thought we already did one of these once,
Yes.
didn't we?
Yeah,
we only did the one satellite.
Yeah.
Why did I never get a contact with Dr. John Padilla then?
I probably told you to write that down, but you didn't.
No, you did not. Same with the backup stuff. I didn't know about that either.
Oh,
the backup.
Right.
The backups. You mean the specialist team?
Yeah.
You actually used that one up for something.
Yeah, we did. We used it for the first base, Halani, to get those creatures out, I believe.
Oh.
Also, like 9% sure that I talked about this beforehand, like after you've done it, and you were surprised there as well. Maybe I'm going crazy, but I think that's what happened.
No, that sounds like something I would do. Fair enough then. I just don't see anything we still get out of it.
Yeah, just use it of a principle.
Well, we already have the use.
And
we already have one use.
Yeah, one use, and you also get like essentially a backup for, and you only get them one time. But if you do them multiple times, you get like more uses out of them. And
AKA doing the satellites useful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we don't do downtime anymore anyway.
Just remember, Adam, I'm gonna need to speak to you because if this does interfere in the mining droids operation, that would be another thing I'd like to discuss with you.
Oh. Sure. Sure you can. Alright. He's gonna go eating, and then we're gonna go. Yeah, I think that's the last item on the official list. And well,
What about the unofficial list?
well, that's you know, Norajin, just looks all around and asks if anyone wants to bring something up. And like the first guy, like so some of the like other officers goes and like talks about something about his base needing like extra supplies for something, and then someone else pitches in, and but eventually there's silence. Is there anything any of you want to bring up?
Well, I mean, of course, your daughter. There's always something I want to bring up.
Well-
but no, yeah, no, actually, Sam would bring up the with the very large with the overhaul of the Void Engineers into a military convention and stuff like that. Basically, you remember how I brought up to the Earth Defense Group how our supply lines are Earth.
Yeah.
We kind of need to not just rely on one point if possible. Bring that up to see about potentially attempting to expand the, of course, rebuild it, but also have it not just Earth again as the sole production site.
Okay.
For,
Then the important question is, would you like mentioning like other conventions and like how they would play into it, or would you?
Yes, I would that would lead into the other part of, gentlemen, I always switch to a military footing. Basically, we need to work on expanding our, the industrial throughput and resources in general, and that leads me to another thing. I'm well aware that I myself am not a fan of it. However, we are the syndicates are the main backers in terms of financial aid for the. They are the main backers at this point in time for the VE, correct?
Yeah. So.
Anyway, okay. It's not the Cindy guys. It's the Cindy's. Okay.
Yeah.
That I understand our resources are to begin with are stretched thin, and if we are unable to make up to begin self-sustainability in some capacity, to see about how we can limit the exposure but still necessitate the inclusion of our allies in other conventions.
Okay.
Without just straight up throwing them, the null.
Yeah. Do you want to like go?
I'll make the
do you want to go for like specific things, or just want to like as a general thing, as to like sell the idea in general?
What do you mean by specific things, like the logistics, or
like any like specific plans you would have in mind, like or like ideas you want?
I mean, I think right now I don't have the full picture, so I guess that would be so I would have to just go general, because like I could spitball, but I don't have the bigger picture, and I feel like if I try to spitball a specific thing, that can cause some issues.
Alright, sure. Let me have a look at your sheet, but that should actually be not that terrible. Not that terrible overall. Let's see. Yeah.
Fuck, Sam, you're a horrible person to talk.
Kick. Yeah, no, you kinda are, but you do have like some buffs, so it's not that terrible. I guess if it's military science, give me like a charisma military tactics at a 7.
So it's 5, 6, 7. I'll blow willpower on this because why the fuck not? I have no. So 7 at wait on. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 7 at 7. I spend willpower.
Alright, I don't think you have any specialties. Yeah, no, it's most.
Would influence have mattered at all for this or no?
No, since you're not talking at like masses at all.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, well, like some whispers occur, but it does see like the mood seems to hold, and well, eventually some discussions like die down, and Noah mentions, well, that does there's certainly something that could be seen as a potential venture. We would have to contact our allies. I believe you have someone on Ceres already that that has the capability. You have the duty to speak with Futao about local projects.
His hand just started to. Goddamn Cindy.
I wanted to work out some example plans with him in cooperation, and then present them in about a month's time to to me, and from where they go to the Existential Threat Directorate.
Oh. just admit. Oh. So you want you just want the militarized, or you want the whole shebang, logistics, theoreticals, all that?
Well, I would like to keep it as a localized project. What could be done, and but you would probably help if you write something up on the general logistics of this as well, if you really wish to. I will be forwarding what you've said today, but I believe a proper documentation should probably include some mention of it, but by no means it should be the main focus.
All right, what should be the main? I'm sorry, what should be the main focus? Just so I'm writing it down.
The main focus should be the like an actual working example with Futao.
Example of what the off-planet.
Yeah, the local, like what you would do on a local level to realize such a project.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
I know that's completely wrong. You'll correct it later. But all right, yeah, no. I can work with that. I can work with that as Ceres is. Thanks to my companion here, I can use that as a staging ground for this in terms of examples and not have to risk any other information leak.
Yeah, no. Like you can also request more information on on other stuff during your research. So what's already there, what the surveys and that kind of stuff you can freely access with your rank, anyways. So in case you make plans.
Yeah. Okay. All right, and then Ems, did you have something to say?
Yeah, I think besides on the mining droids operation on Ceres, I think another interesting piece of information that might be interested would be the project I signed Bacon with, laying the foundations of more efficient clones.
Sure. Well, I guess.
Because he did inform me, he did worked out a deal with Deodoration X for AI, mass AI thing, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, no, you did. Let me actually see what you got at real quick. Yeah, no, that you don't have any special things, but so give me a charisma leadership at a 7.
I'll spend willpower on this. Just letting you know that.
Sure.
We can't all be Noah and botch horribly and keep our job.
I do have charming.
Oh, well, that I guess would apply. Okay, well, that you probably get some questions on on what exactly you mean by the clones, and then you can elaborate on like the mushroom people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And how do you plan to control them and stuff like that?
Yeah, tell about the AI chips already being made, that'll be installed into their skulls, essentially, to follow orders.
Yeah.
From what, repeat what Bacon sent me.
Yeah, they probably want like someone to like look over like the AI control like itself, as iteration is like generally like a friendly convention towards the engineers, or at least not an enemy. But they do have the.
It's at least not an enemy.
That's completely fair.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, so
yeah. Tries to sell the idea of using mushroom people.
So I do like to wish to talk about the droids, but sadly I can't really talk about that until I bring like the actual goods up. So
wait, don't you have the your paperwork on them?
Yeah, you did write a documentary, right? That's true.
Yeah,
you did a whole dossier and stuff on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. And also the proof would be the facility in Piku, I believe. Building the facility in Piku. Because I think, that will probably just be in the next meeting, if there is such a thing. Because I don't want to spoil the goods too much. One project at a time. You don't want to overwhelm them.
I see. Well, I guess after that, there's like some smaller talk about, other people's projects and things they would like to do or see like as necessary, but nothing particular that matches the ambition of particular allies dreams here.
I love that. There's nothing that matches it. Meanwhile, fucking the guy that wants to go build a base at Alpha Centauri.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a personal project. That's more like a thing that the entire PDC wants to do, and he's just essentially the one presenting it to everyone in this part and in this meeting. As you know, there's like multiple meetings, and in every one of them, essentially someone talks about the idea of doing a base at Alpha Centauri again. But yeah, okay, good job so far. Actually, by the way, like a good angle on your part, Allied. I expected this to be a lot worse, to be honest. It could have gone a lot worse, but he did very well.
I came to realize that I shouldn't like everybody in this room to an extent that knows me knows my dislike of it. But on the other hand, we can't isolate ourselves right now. We're reorganizing.
Yeah. Very good, very good. Okay, and well, after that the meeting is concluded, and people start leaving, and at the same time the rest of the group also will notice,
Actually, I would like to speak to Noah privately or whatever. Sure. Noah knows about my one thing, right?
Sure. Yeah. No, he does.
My friend.
Yeah. Well, just you can just say to him, I want to talk to you privately, and he will shoo the others away.
Well, it'd just be very simple about our a casual acquaintance. We haven't seen him in a while.
Hmm.
And if he has heard anything after because he was also informed about the Black mission, right?
Well, you don't actually know that.
Wait,
you don't know that.
Wait, no, I'm asking if he was.
You're asking him in character. So, he would actually say, actually roll me perception empathy at a 6, and he will contest this with
No. I know. I'm not asking him. I know what I'm asking is, has he heard from our casual acquaintance at all recently?
Okay, so he would say no, he has not so far, but that's not that unusual. Last I heard, he mentions that they wanted to harass the rear of the Nefandi.
Okay. And I'll just say and I'm also just gonna ask if he's been getting the actual reports that we've been sending. without any issue or modifications after they were sent.
Well, it would like double checks a few things, but overall you do get the gist of it. Would you actually question about like your black mission? Technically,
No. What I'm saying is, the reports I've been sending, like
Yeah, no.
compiling with the AI.
yeah, no.
Like, I'm making sure, double checking the communication lines haven't been tampered with.
Yeah, no. Like you go over a few things and like and you know he like double checks and you know gives you part of the reports back and so far checks all out. It seems like the communication lines are either really secure or you know so someone's just essentially waiting for their chance and you haven't done those yet, but
After having a needle brain inside of me, I'm a little bit fucking worried.
yeah, no, that's understandable. That's very understandable. Oh yeah, actually, he would ask you something. Actually, something very important. He would ask you about what's up with the dimensions of donuts in your reports.
Just Sarah gets very serious. All right, no. So the mentions of the donuts, I got there, and a lot of the suspects on the case were very pushy about these types of donuts. They had special ingredients. I have yet to isolate what that actually is, but the way they were very sketchy about it, you know, now that Lewis is here, I'm having him looking it over. He hasn't had the time. I'm sure you'll understand why. And when I brought it up to you know, the man who made them supposedly with the special ingredients, he was very cagey about it all, and a lot of it went over my head. I will admit my field is not chemistry, theoretical physics, so. But they all seem to know what's up with it, and it may be a lead, it may not. I just wouldn't trust anything grown from that. I've been eating nothing but MREs that I've unpackaged myself.
He looks at you for a second. It's like, huh? That's a little bit odd about those donuts. I guess it's like do you suspect nefandtic activity, or you know, threaten? Yeah.
Considering what I've encountered so far, and the reports matching up, it potentially could just be a progenitor turned void engineer doing a progenitor thing, or the trust that they have in their ranking officer, you know, who the main suspect in that whole thing. It could have leaked to some extent, and I haven't been willing to just jump in blindly to the whole matter.
Yeah, I do have some friends amongst you presenting to myself, so that could very well be the case, but yeah, it might be something worth following up. Although if you have a void engineer and the checking up on it, which you might not, he might simply see anything as normal, although that could also be seen as a good sign. Anyways, good job on the case.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck with your command.
Do you have any? Honestly, sir, do you have any tips? I'm horrible at speed. I kill things for a living, sir.
The most important part is delegation. Don't try to do everything yourself unless you really have to. Keep workload small, and instead focus on having a wider picture.
Understood, sir. Thank you very much, and I'll do my best. Like, gives a salute, and I guess he's like, you know, gonna exit out of the application, so he's back in the base.
All right.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And well, I guess we're back at Rongo. Let's just go to Rongo, or should we rather go to like the other one? Yeah, we should probably go to Ceres at this point, since there's like a lot of miles between the two of you. Between the two groups, I mean. And well, like you have had a short respite. So far, like the next thing on your official agenda is checking out the portal down down south. With well, it's essentially up to like both you and Emperor Allied. You have to essentially like coordinate and check out send people check out stuff and plan this kind of stuff. But it doesn't seem like too difficult so far. Like it's essentially like a first mission. You don't have much information to go on, so not that much planning. All right.
Is that the end of the stream, or are we gonna?
No, it's not the end of the stream. Just writing down notes, and you guys can like discuss what you want to do.
Hide. I think we both know the two peak men ascend in there.
I look at him, and it's just like...
They've proven time and time again they're very useful at scouting in potentially dangerous spots.
Go on. So we just jump onto my character for a second. Need to write something down.
Well, oh fuck! I forgot to bring about the AI. Never mind. All right. Tristan, with his ability to, with his knowledge in the field of, long range, whatever the fuck, and. But who always goes with him? Is it Bowie or is it Bacon?
Actually, they both go with them.
Well, hey, as we're now bosses, we don't.
I mean, last time Tristan just stayed in the helicopter.
Yeah. We could send all three because we're bosses now. We don't. No one told me these wise words. We should delegate.
Yeah.
And the three of them are very skilled at that, and we don't need to send proper military until we know what we're killing.
That is true. That is true. But I also need to check up. But I think I'll also need to go to overlook on this, because this is the first time, going somewhere. Technically they're in Ceres, but
Are you sending them through to the other side of it, or just scouting it?
Scouting the portal to see what's around, and if it's safe, we'll probably go in.
You're gonna go.
You can tell how much cosmology Hyde has.
Hyde, you don't just go through portals. I can respect that, but you don't just go through portals. Especially portals that are only just now being poked.
Fair. That is true. How many people can
you go after the second scouting. Because if they survive twice, it means the third time will either be really bad or really good.
That is true. Besides from sending in Cooper, John, and Vicious Love, who are the other three?
No, that was it. Those were the three. Do they need a team for
It'll be since the Rovers, do have multiple weaponry, especially just in case, because they're very useful.
Oh, so you were well, I mean, do they really need the backup at the moment? They're just scouting.
We can probably send Kelly. And
I completely forgot half of the people in the base. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I just legitimately don't remember all of the people in the base.
Mm-hmm.
You want to send Harper? Harper? Yeah.
Harper.
That's Bowie's robot.
Yeah, might as well send them in.
I'm back.
How many mining but I have pets to go with? Okay, so Bacon and Domino have your each of you take a pet and then
Wait,
go
what are
with
we on about?
going on a scout mission.
When and why? Where?
We're going.
Bosses are assigning us to scout the portal. That is going to be my future base. It's the 3 low ranking, so me, Yo, and John Bowie. We are allowed to take our pets, so you can take Sarah, I can take the former monkey, now lizard, and we should take also the droid, the flying one.
Yep.
And is this the portals that Nathani came through?
No.
No. Not at all, I'm afraid. It's the bottom one you see here.
Not at all, I'm afraid. Truly terrible.
It's a portal that is on Ceres since day 1. Like, there's a portal here you can explore, and we never went.
Yeah.
And is there a reason why only the 3 of us are going?
Well, I would like to go, so...
Yeah, they order us. They're busy with other stuff.
Are they actually, or like, are they just not wanting to go because they don't want to die?
No. Emps wants to go. However, I told him what Noah told me. Delegation. And be fat fingering that. And we're like, you guys are a great team. Amps will go with you the next time. You're just scouting it, making sure it's not gonna like kill somebody. Please don't don't have like the Hollow Earth dwarves declare war on us.
They don't. The Hollow Wolf dwarves here.
The Hollow City dwarves, they're here for blood.
I have to tell you that the last time we tried to do diplomacy, I was the only one who thought that it'd be a good idea to do so, and that coming from my character speaks volumes about the others.
I mean, I'm willing to do diplomacy if we find some dwarves, because I have 8 charisma.
The point being is just to scout it out, you absolute madman. You're not.
This is the democracy. I make doodads and thingamajigs. That's all I do.
So, you're all to various, Bacon's a doctor, he can help heal anything. Bowie's got his fucking harper and he can shoot shit. You're able to scout it out from afar, like Domino, you're a good team.
Alright,
fair enough.
Okay, I
mean, that would tell me to eat my ass, because technically you're all his underling.
And on the last away mission, you were complaining about staying behind, so yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Alright, Domino?
Wait, what?
Yeah, you
I don't remember complaining. I thought I was against going in there.
Damn, Bowie got his... Damn.
Yeah?
No, explain, because I don't get it.
From the UN mission.
Which one's... Oh, you mean the one in Serbia?
Yeah.
I didn't mind that.
I remember you complaining.
Yes.
No. The only thing I probably said was, during, lessons, I was like, yeah, spending the party is sometimes awkward, but that doesn't really mean it's bad.
You're in the chopper.
Abs, I like to think we're in a meeting office, a room having this meeting. We're looking at the camera. And they're just in the main lobby, just bickering with each other over this. Last time you didn't want to go on the mission.
No, I'm still having fun with Sarah. Fuck you.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to. We're gonna need to have a talk about this boingy business, guys.
If I don't get to have boingy boingy, you don't get to have boingy boingy. You just have to ask, sir.
But look at those abs, and that bottle of tequila wasn't gonna drink itself.
Look, she literally already has my last name. We're basically already married, you know. Surely you're a good Christian and
Can you?
Put out that paperwork, though.
Alright, anyways. We need to move on now. Let's see.
Unless Amps has anything to say about that away team? Because they're literally just there to scout, right? That's the entire...
Yeah, the thing is, you first scout the area around it. or if they deem it to be safe.
Yeah, and then they bring
Somewhat.
up people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you okay with this away team?
All
They're
right.
your underlings.
Yeah, I'm alright with the I'm alright with the team. They can bring what people they want, to fulfill the, put the rest of the life pods to use.
All right.
Because
Who's the mission commander? Let's cause even extra internal strife. Who's in charge of the
Ooh.
away team, Emps?
I think we should go with
this- Ironically enough, I think Cooper's actually competent because he did show good initiative on the last mission, actually talking to the Ghost Boys, I believe. Was he the last one?
Yeah, that
Yes.
was me.
God, the spider fucker. Oh.
Yeah,
Look,
because I
it's fine,
think.
if there's
Yeah.
hollow spiders, I cannot guarantee you will.
If there's spiders, she's like, I got you, boss.
Yeah,
I
it's just.
am
it's just-
detecting.
Yeah, it's just gonna say this. Just remember, if the situation is too dangerous, you do have the right to go back. Go back to Rongo base. So
No dying for the Emperor.
no, I'm afraid no.
Wait, I have a question. This portal, right? Does it function the same as like passing through the gauntlet? AG, I can use dimensional science to get back, or
No. That it works by just walking through it.
Fuck. Okay, cool.
It doesn't.
Next one, you're going to go poke it. Good luck.
Really, there's another side of the gauntlet there, though, so it's fine. It's good.
I see. Well, anyways, that I presume like you're gonna inform everyone, so they can do whatever mission prep they want to do. It's like saying goodbye to their loved ones, and
Yeah.
and getting
Tristan, Veslov, and John Bowie, can you come to the meeting office? Meeting room?
I imagine like John Bowie and I just like we hurry to get our like proper uniforms back on.
What do you mean? He was having sex in cyberspace. He was never undressed.
Ah, fuck. So I
He's-
hurry to get my
he's
suit
Chad.
back on.
So did 1 day pass?
Not yet.
Okay,
no.
now why is it? Why is there?
No, not yet.
What? Oh my gosh! Why is there Fomori in our base? Oh shit!
just look over at Emps. I see. You too are a man of culture, huh?
Feel free to just drag yourselves out. Let's see.
Where's the little computer monitor at? I like the idea. I'm gonna just be on like just my little.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make you like a big boy screen.
Thank you. I'm just on one of the big screens. Oh. Hello, gentlemen. You gave me a mustache for the Chad. Estrogen
Hello.
donuts are kicking in.
Welcome, guys. Take a seat.
Okay. Slash sit. Oh, that's not a command.
Ooh.
Slash me sits. Oh wait.
Bacon just picks up a chair and just leaves with it. Thanks, boss. Also, as I already said, I'm on the danger bells with a chat.
Oof.
There we go.
Thank you. Now, as you probably want to know why you were called in here, I can essentially just give you a simple, short summary. You three, due to your last great performance during the retaking of Piku base, and your skills in being more perceptive and awareness, and since you probably have the most experience, being on Ceres for the longest of time, as you are probably aware, I just showed them a map of Ceres and point to like the little circle
legend icon, the little portal icon. And B, well, you're going to be sent, and Cooper will be in charge of the operation, as his skills and last mission were outstanding, to essentially explore the portal and the area around it. The area around the portal first, and to see if it's dangerous or not. If it is, do not proceed to go forward with it. If it's not dangerous, take on your own initiative to see if it's, worthy of going through it, and see what's on the other side. And this is just a simple, short scouting mission. So, and you can also take your companions and your things you made on the mission.
That sounds good to me.
Good. Is it good to you, Vyacheslav and John?
Yes.
It sounds reasonable mission. If you said that there is going to be one, I would even volunteer. I was very interested in the portal.
Okay. And after this, well, that seems pretty good. So, and also after this meeting, I would like Cooper and John to stay behind. We're going to have a little discussion about something, if that is fine.
I just look at them. I just say very quietly, "Good luck."
I'm just gonna whisper back to you.
I give this lad a thumbs up as he walks away.
Yeah, I'm also just gonna come over to Vyacheslav and be like, hey, I was just doing, creating life. It's fine.
I look at Sam O'Neill and then just like...
Just giant me looks that down. Yes?
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later of the summary of the meeting.
Good luck. Remember, don't injure them. It's a doctor has more.
Okay. Then that's when Sam O'Neill... Whoop. Now, if I'm right, you two sent me a request of procreation or sexual integration, if that is right. John?
I sent one, yes. I don't know what Cooper sent you.
Look, I think we're all adults here. We can be honest about this, and we wanted to do the deed.
It's fine, but don't do it while I'm in a meeting. You know.
Well, being brought to like a convention like that made me remember how there's certain protocols that need to be surely invoked, and I mean, I'd rather have you know ahead than have to tell you later. But I agree, timing's a bit off.
The timing was a bit off. I don't mind if you do it, but personally, just not in a meeting. It gets incredibly awkward during a meeting, if you know.
Cooper just starts visibly starting to laugh somewhat. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boss man.
She wasn't taking no. And she's really tall and big.
You have to at least show me a picture. Come on, son. Last time you slept with a woman was in Serbia, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yes. Pull up Rami. Just sure Rami's got something going there.
Wait, are you telling me Romy would record it?
I mean, she's like a learning AI where she picked up most of my habits.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Well, I guess,
Like, I once used her to like just dance around with Boss Man.
Yeah, no,
Give Boss Man a dance or something. Like, yeah.
well, let's just imagine this, but less clothing.
Well, you certainly do have yourself quite the well,
Culture taste.
yes, quite a distinguished taste, one may say. Close the image though. I've probably seen enough of that. So, not telling you off, but just don't send it. Well, as you know, I'm in a meeting. It's kind of awkward to explain.
Well, to be fair, I did not know you were in a meeting.
Oh, that's absolutely fair. I
Unless I
should
was
probably.
in character, I would not know.
I mean, you could have had a hunch by like all the, you know, all the important people leaving. Before, like,
Yeah,
you
it was
know.
kind of clear he was in a meeting since all the big shots were gone.
So, I think that's probably it for now.
Could I have a word? Could I ask you some questions about the upcoming mission?
Go ahead.
Mind. I was actually curious, where did the sudden interest of exploring this portal come from?
Honestly, it's been there quite a while. It's just we have many other priorities kicked up, and it also might be a fun trip for the people who've been here the longest, if you know what I mean. Because if you look out the window, it's just only rocks and space.
That's fair.
And in a sense, it might just make this place like somewhat bearable. You just go in, have a nice look, even if it's just a short trip. You can at least be like, oh, I've just been there.
I just hope we're not going to go in there and it's going to be more rocks, but then they're going to be like slightly more grey.
Oh gosh.
And like you got those weird Martian men walking about or something. Sounds cool though.
Huh,
Sounds
you
like
might
a fun expedition.
Oh, that's pretty good.
How soon do you want us to embark on this though? Because it might be
Tell me when you're ready, because I would like this done like soon as possible. But if you have other emergency things that you need to do, I do not mind.
I mean, we got the moon hopper too, so we can do a little test run on that little baby again.
Okay.
how sizable is this portal? Can you can you actively go through it with the moon hopper?
I mean, have we ever been there and scouted it and seen?
That's the thing. That's the thing. You're gonna go there and scout that.
Yeah, so we find out.
Yep.
I got a jetpack. If it doesn't fit.
Just imagine if the portal was just the size of a hand. That'd just be the real biggest disappointment.
Well,
It's like
at
since
least
you had
then we
been,
can come
nothing
back
comes
to
out.
completely scouted out and know that's not really a threat.
The entry point isn't a threat, but what if there's multiple?
It's still just gonna be hand size.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
That will be a future situation. If it is a hand-sized portal.
Fair enough then. It's probably best to give us a day or two to get our stuff in bearings. May need to see Fishislav to do some work on me.
Okay,
In
fair
case
enough.
something goes awry,
Go awaken the moon hopper.
Isn't the thing with the moon? Isn't the moonhopper kind of not as good for scouting because you're high up in the sky and kind of visible? Like kind of really visible.
Well, that's
I mean,
that's
the
not really,
rover kicks up dust.
yeah, no, there's not that much of a difference. Also, that the Moonhopper has a great advantage of, like, you can easily dodge and, technically can also, like, fly out of range of out of most things. And has better view in general, like, even without using, like, spheres and shit.
And the boss
fair
man
enough,
doesn't seem to want us to get into combat, so because he doesn't seem to want us to get hurt.
I know, right? It's not like this is the first mission and you're scouting.
It
True.
very much seems like he just like will go take a look. If shit he sees some crazy shit, come back.
Yep.
Fair enough then.
So yeah. I mean, we can take the rover, but
I
I'm
mean,
taking the hopper.
also I would like to note that only one person has can properly fit into the Moonhopper. Like there's like a tiny workspace there as well, but it's not proper to live there, and could cause some problems, especially if you actually get a bad roll on the decaying machine thing.
Well-
I'm still taking the hopper. I got it back, baby.
Yeah,
My little girl.
Still think it's better to take the rover then, though, because again, it does. Redomus pointed out it fits
How
as well.
much space does the hopper has?
One.
It's like
So I can carry.
one person.
Okay. So being it like up flying, wouldn't it be better the guy that has more correspondence pilot it? So who is better in correspondence and perception in general?
I got the correspondence. He has the perception.
I've got perception 3+2 and acute senses.
And if we get 3 XP from the session, I have correspondence 4.
Very nice. Well, technically it's data, but yeah.
I mean, it could be that you like set up a camera in the Moonhopper that is transmitting information down to the rover. So even with you piloting it and doing the connection to see things far away, his perception is still rolling to detect and notice anything suspicious around the portal.
That's true. Also, one thing I would like to know, for like data, Johnny boy, you need to probably go ahead and construct like something to aid you with like the spreading like the proper perception thing out. As in, for example, like using like a big like a big array that you have like somewhere fixed placed, or use like a bunch of like dumb drones or something like that. Essentially, any way, shape or form that helps you with using like it in a technocratic way.
Yeah, that's why I got like Craft 5. I will.
Just wanted to inform you. Alright, then. I guess it's pretty late in, but it's actually perfect time to end. So, everyone, we're gonna go from left to right in the row 20 order. We're gonna go with M's first. And, M's thoughts in character and out of character.
In character, I think the meeting went all well, especially for Sam O'Neill. That was pretty good. Plenty of information I know. And also, I told two lovely individuals, don't send those sort of requests when I'm in a meeting next time. And outer game, I never knew you need permission to have sex.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. Remember, there's always 3 people you're supposed to ask.
Exactly.
Yeah, your English, isn't that basically how it works over there?
Yeah.
You gotta write into the Queen to get permission?
Yeah, no.
My
My darling monarch, I crave the loins of this female compatriot.
The technology is just a British institution.
Aye.
That's true.
Control.
That's true. They did come from Britain.
Oh gosh. Oh my.
Vic, Queen Vic, she's the one who found him.
Oh well. Next up, Vicioslav, in character, not of character thoughts.
Oh, in character, the, the Noctis is not ready to see the brilliance of my father, but soon they will. And out of character, thanks for the handout. I already got a name and symbol for my secret society. That is definitely not up to good things.
The Black Hand.
No.
No. I saw it. It's a beautiful symbol and a beautiful name.
Yeah, it's hard to get ancient Slavic symbols that aren't swastika looking.
Yeah. Okay, and Domino, in character, not of character thoughts.
Well, in character, I'm excited about the new commissions, and it's actually kind of fun to do social stuff. But beyond that, tantric sex is amazing, and should try to make this a thing I sell. The possibility to let two people that like each other do this seems like quite profitable. Out of character, just want to say, good job. The session was about doing stuff I did not really want to be doing this character, but it was still fun. Everybody got to do their stuff, even though it was hard, like timing stuff. Yet you managed to, at least from how I could tell, give everybody their time, which is good, and have them enjoy it. Good job on the fucking commissions. Finally, stopped pulling your punches and actually made them. Good job on making them. And I just want to say, should fucking give us more resonances and synergies. I'll keep saying that. I'm gonna keep saying that until you do it. So
Understandable.
do it.
All right.
And also, include the changes to resonances and synergies into the character creation for future characters, please.
Well, there's a good chance that I won't use them in future campaigns because you people aren't like you like as players aren't really using it, and it would be mostly a thing for like a flavor thing. Would be like probably easy to handle for at least on my part.
I
Well-
don't even know what resonance and synergies are.
That's the thing. You need to explain that shit as well. Don't expect us to read books because we won't.
Hmm.
And from what I remember, is like it only really takes into effect if you have higher level of resonances and synergies.
Yeah.
But I can tell you that with the new character I was making, I wanted to get some pretty high ones. But I refuse to spend XP on it.
I mean, yeah, you don't really need to. Usually, anyways, and yeah. Actually, let me have a look. There's like a thing. Yeah, right. I wanted to go to the character first. Okay, who dropped? Yeah, it's Bacon. Okay, then, well. Neck, in character, not character. Oh, no, Bacon is here. What the fuck am I talking about?
It's amps.
That's Amps.
Amps
Okay.
dropped.
Okay, we've gone through them anyways, so but yeah, let's go to the next one. Neck, in character, not character. Thoughts?
I had to do, my luck was all over the place on that, yeah. Also, I'm getting a harem. And, yeah, basically, out of character thoughts, yay, I'll probably get that allied doll, in character, it's like, I got the Space Marine now. Yay.
Yeah. Very good job. Okay. Next up, allied, in character, out of character. Thoughts?
In character thoughts. Fuck, I have a lot of paperwork to do now. Especially for my plan. Also, what the fuck happened to my friend? Like, who in the Union has kidnapped him?
It's not kidnapping. It's more like oh shit. and they want him. Like he wasn't supposed to be this closer already, so they kind of went out of their way, and they wanted to conceal their fuck up essentially, from their allies.
Oh, so wait, the death mage just got him. Okay.
Well, not quite a death. No, it's actually not death mage that got him. That's actually someone in the union. That is like closer contact, and they're like, oh fuck, we want to conceal this to not jeopardize the relationship, and now they're essentially trying to, keep things separated by being vague about things and making use of the fact that there should be no paper trails.
Gotcha. And I was basically told no. I don't know. So he'll be fine or he'll be dead. That's just how this relationship works.
Yeah.
Out of character. I guess I need to talk to you about the planning, which is gonna be a fucking ride, and I'm looking forward to some of these new commissions. Even though my month of downtime is literally gonna be forced to do the paperwork.
Yeah.
I do have a question actually about the new commissions.
Yeah.
The worlds of the asteroid belt.
Yep.
The reward for every 10, the research grant for one project.
Yeah.
Would that work for my project?
Depends on like what exactly you like on the scope of it, but it definitely would help. Yeah.
Okay.
Like essentially,
And I take it you only get one.
yeah, like it's only like it's only like one for every time you get. So like if you want to like do more stuff out of it with it, then you can then you need to do like multiple things. Yeah. That's at least how we're bending this merit.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you can go because otherwise I
Well,
would just
my other question was for Traveler Between the Stars.
Yeah, what's the question?
It says mission merit. Does that mean you have to have that merit to do this mission?
Yes, you do. It's essentially like a thing where you can, just protect other people. It would be like very, very bad for you if you tried this like auto merit, as you would be essentially constantly soaking up Avatar Storm damage, and would probably kill.
Who here has Quantum Witcher?
Domino does.
You have
I
it.
do. Yes. It was 5 freebie points. It's finally being good, Kappa.
That's fair. Alright, thank you. Oh, one other thing. Shouldn't energy readings be down and finished by now or no?
You are technically correct, but you actually uncovered a few new nodes, so I kept it for now. So, yeah. So if you really want to, like, if you really want to, you can like include those for the new ones as well, and get profits that way.
Gotcha. Alright. Thank you.
I'm back.
Yeah. First of all, we need to actually go to willpower. You get one extra allied for being Crusader. We think we're gonna take our day, so we can have 2. So next up in the list would be Hyde with his director thing, I think, and he definitely did that.
To.
Yep.
Indeed, I had to prove people having intercourse. So that's 2.
Okay. I mean, you also talked about them, so yeah, be a director, and together with the day thing, have 2. Then we're gonna go for soldier. We are a soldier today.
Yes, I went into it. I met a bunch of other military people. I greeted them with respect. I was told to do missions. I did them without asking questions.
Indeed, he also sent an application for intercourse.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Fucking soldier. Let me look at soldier again because there might be some differences here from like.
No, don't look at it. Just say yes. It's fine.
Don't look at it. I see it. It's very promising. Where the fuck is Soldier? It's not in like one of the main books. Or was it like did you take like vampire? I don't quite remember.
I think I took a vampire. Yeah.
Yeah, no, just.
But
yeah.
I have some news, Dormer. If I'm doing another seeking ever again, I am wanting to change it.
You want to change it? I see.
Yes. Gives you a like theme as well to do with the seeking, for extra flavor and stuff.
Sure. Sure, no problem. Like changing nature is not too hard, anyways.
No, I have enough mind as well to do it. I think.
That's a fair point, I guess. Let's see. Virtues, personality, backgrounds, boy want, child, competitor, Dabla.
Page 95.
Aye, thank you. Wait, it's down here. Okay, then soldier. Regain point willpower when you achieve your order's objective. The more difficult the order is, you have to better to accomplish them. Search discretion, blah blah blah. I mean, you only accepted the mission so far, but I should take one. I'm not gonna be that sure about it.
Danke.
And well, next up, Vicious Love. Yeah, visionary. Yeah, no, you did work towards a vision today. Not your primary one, but the one with your father, so that counts as well. So take 2 willpower in total. Then we have John Bowie. He is a hacker. Has he like hacked anything?
Yes. I made it so people didn't realize I accidentally
Yeah, no, that's
used
actually
the
that's
cleaning robot with people,
that's
making it look like I was repairing them.
yeah, no, that's fair. You get 2
I'm already
willpower.
at full.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay. Then I guess that's all. Shame that Ed isn't here, but take 4 XP because someone managed to impress me. So feeling generous
Who is
today.
it?
That actually did manage to impress me today with managing to word things in such a way that he wouldn't get fucked by it.
Okay, so you want us to metagame more? Okay, cool beans.
What the fuck?
I'm just messing with you.
The Principi reduces the cost of Ceres by half, correct?
No, it's a bit difficult. I just
Oh yeah, I have a question. How much XP did everyone get?
4.
4.
188.
4. Okay.
Okay.
How much are you at?
mm,
Bacon, how much XP are you at?
188.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting, Redoma. Please continue.
and well, like I trust someone to end the stream, and I will show you like how the predicted rumors work in a second, Bacon.
I'm all good. Get that a 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Say goodbye to the bots.
Goodbye,
What
bots.
about-
Goodbye.
But bye, Barts.